Well, hi there, Internet. How are you doing? I'm fine, and I just want to tell you a little story about something that happened to me this afternoon that I found quite weird and strange and very much shareable, if that's a word. Or it's just something I'd like to share with you, let's put it that way, because I'm a sharer, if that's even a word. But if there was such a word as sharer, I am one, because I like to share crap. That happens to me. Moving on. See, I have this book, but it's not my book. I'm sure it's a fantastic book, but it's not mine, and the owner left it at our place, and I wanted to send it back to the owner today, because I'm a nice person, and that's what nice people do. They send books back to the people that own them, right? Yeah. So I went to the post office because this is a nice book. I mean, I can just show you that to you again. It's a nice book. It's a hardcover book, and I don't have like a ton of boxes that I could just use, or I didn't want to wrap it up in some stuff and just, send it, wish myself good luck that it gets there in one piece and then, leave it at that. No, no, no. I thought, hey, go to the post office, get a nice little package thing for the book and, write a few words, then send it back to the person that the book belongs to. Now, I don't know what kind of experiences you guys have had with post offices so far, but mine all have been rather negative. But today topped everything I've ever seen happening in a post office. So I took that book and went to the next post office. I entered and it was amazing. I've never seen so many people waiting in line to send their crap to other people. I've never seen anything like it. Seriously. And there were only 3 people working, so it was really slow process going on. Really slow process. But I thought, okay, I got my iPhone, I can listen to music, and I can check my emails, and I can read things on Twitter. I'm good. Only problem is, when there are so many people in one tiny room, and they're all wrapped up in their winter clothing, they tend to sweat. And, unfortunately, stink. So it was just, the air in there was just disgusting. It was smelling like sweat and warm clothing, like the warm thing that tends to smell sometimes. And breath, really just breath, like a room filled with people that were winter clothes and are sweating and talking to each other or breathing in general. And to be honest, I'm not so good with a lot of people in a tiny space. I tend to get nauseous, and that was just, the whole temperature thing. It was just not a really good combination. But to top that off, I was standing there in line waiting for about 60 minutes, and I didn't even get halfway through the entire line. But I was thinking, you know what? Calm down, you got time, you don't need to hurry up. It's gonna be your turn eventually. So after 60 minutes, a boy at the age of, I'd say 4 or maybe 5, that was also waiting in line with his mother, I guess. He was standing like 2 meters next to me, and all of a sudden, he threw up on the floor. Out of nowhere. Well, it was probably not out of blue for him, but for me it was, and it was just like this explosion of thrown up things on the floor, and then there were people, and more people, and the mother, and she was all like, oh no, and the boy was crying, and it was horrible, and the smell, oh god, the smell, it was disgusting. Now, I don't know about you, but I am one of those people that it's not just like, oh, well, there's someone throwing up, doesn't concern me. No. If I see, hear, and smell someone throwing up right next to me, it does concern me because it's kind of sickening, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be here. Please stop throwing up. I don't want to look, but I have to. I don't want to look. I have to. Oh, God, I can smell her. It doesn't matter if I look or not. Well, after that happened, my mood kind of went like this. It was just, ugh, it was nasty, and I just wanted to go home, and I was so annoyed So, you know, I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to stand here for another hour? Really? Just because of a freaking book? No. So I was frustrated and mad and annoyed, and I just went home and took a shower because I felt really gross. That was just a really nasty afternoon, and I just wanted to get that off. I just really wanted to get that off me. Ugh. It was just, ugh, ugh. Of course I could have waited longer and just sent the damn book back, but, you know, at that moment, at that very moment, I did not think that far. And I'm sitting here thinking, do post offices even open Saturdays? And that's my little story for today. I mean, it was a really stupid afternoon, but maybe it at least amused you or something. And if not, I have a kitty, and she's cute, and she hates to be on my arm. She never knows what the hell is going on. Like, get me down. I can't move. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hope you're good. Bye!